Hello everyone, my name is Lydia. I don't watch a whole lot of TV or movies. I don't even have a TV. And I don't own a ton of movies. How I watch movies, actually, fun fact, or not that fun, but is I use one of those DVD players that you plug into your laptop. So, but I just not that into it. But I do have one TV series that I own, and that is the Brady Bunch. Just the complete DVD collection of the Brady Bunch. Although I was so sad to learn this, but my laptop doesn't play the special features. What the heck? So I don't know how I'll view those, but because I wanted to watch the commentary. They have commentary on a few episodes from the director and also from, I don't remember exactly who. I think Susan Olsen, which plays Cindy, and one of the boys. I don't know, but I wanted to watch that, but I could not. Anyway, I recently watched all of it. And I haven't watched it in years, even though I own it. And I don't know, I had thoughts. I wanted to reminisce for anybody else out there who loves the Brady Bunch. It's one of my comfort shows. It's just, I grew up watching the Brady Bunch. And so it's kind of nostalgic for me, even though it's totally not my generation, my era, but it's great. It's just great. So, but starting out, it's funny, how times really change and how our perception changes drastically when we're a child versus when we're an adult. And of course I knew it was an old show growing up, an older show that didn't hold up to modern ideologies. But this time watching it, I definitely noticed it a lot more. Especially since throughout the show, Mike Brady, who is the dad, does make the lead decisions, and a lot of the times it was a little off-putting when everybody would be like, wait, this is an issue, or especially Carol, the wife, she would say oh no, I think that this is an issue. Maybe we should do something about it. And Mike's trying to be sensible, and he's like, now, calm down, that type of vibe. And I'm it's just funny how times have changed, I guess, while watching it. But it's extremely sweet and wholesome, and I don't know, all of the family members are so nice to each other, which I've always just, I don't know, I loved that I grew up watching the Brady Bunch, because it definitely, I don't know, I like watching things about wholesome families and more wholesome ideologies and culture. I don't know, it was great. So first season is a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. You get the first episode, which is, I think it's just the pilot episode, which is completely different than the rest of the series, and it's a lot of fun. Especially since you get to see what the girls' house looked like before and the boys' house looked like before they moved into the Brady Bunch house. And you get to see Carol's mom and dad, which I think change into different people throughout the series. But you get to see Fluffy the cat. Where is she throughout the series? We don't know. They did keep Tiger, however. I always thought that was kind of funny that they mentioned Fluffy within the first episode. And obviously Fluffy and Tiger did not get along, because cats and dogs don't get along. But they kept Tiger the dog, but they didn't keep Fluffy the cat. Where's Fluffy? Justice for Fluffy. Anyway, my favorite character is Jan. I think it's always been Jan. I think there's been periods in my life where I'm totally Marsha for sure, you know. And but I don't know, truly Jan, because I mean, middle child here, I relate to the, the middle child. Also, Jan always had such a cool style to me. And I always thought she was so pretty with her freckles, like stunning, that bleach blonde hair. I've always loved elements of Jan's style over the years. Especially there's a certain outfit that Jan always wears that I am always obsessed with, and I've always been obsessed with since I was a kid. And it's specifically the pants that she wears, because she wears, oh, I wish I could show it. Maybe I'll show it on my TikTok, so follow me over there, I don't know. But there's a set of pants that she wears that are this, like, some people would think this is hideous, absolutely hideous. But they are these tweed, they look like they're tweed, okay? Red, green, and yellow, and I think they have brown plaid, and they're bell bottoms, tweed bell bottoms. They're everything. She usually wears it with like a red turtleneck. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. And I think she wears them with chunky wooden clogs, if I'm not mistaken. And I'm like, oh, could faint a million faints. Jan is just an icon. She's an icon and she slays. Sometimes Marsha does turn a look, a very cute look. But sometimes throughout the series, I am like, what the heck are they wearing? It's kind of funny. And of course, I mean, Cindy's just cute. She's just, they always dress her kind of like in a baby doll sort of a cutesy way. And Carol Brady had some good outfits, but a lot of the times I was like, what are they doing with her? In the first few like seasons, I was obsessed with Carol's hair. Carol's hair, icon, absolute icon. I mean, it's a little big here, but she always had like this cute kind of like pixie kinda, and they always did her like eyeliner real round and cute. I mean, I just truly obsessed, truly. It was giving the perfect housewife like vibes that we were looking for. And even like in these seasons when it was really short and cute, I mean, you love it. You love to see it. Even this one. Oh, this is towards the end of this one, they got a little crazy. And this always made me laugh. Cause like on the cover here, she's wearing like a, okay, cute little short hairstyle. In the back, you'll notice where it starts to get a little crazy, a little cuckoo. If you notice real closely, she's got like kind of a mullet going on. And I've always thought that was like a really weird change. And maybe that was a thing back in the 70s to have this sort of like pixie on the top and then like swoop at the bottom. I would live to see some Gen Z pull out that, just come out with that hairstyle. Because like the mullets are back. The mullets are back. But they ain't back like that. You know what I mean? I would love to see somebody try to pull that off. Because it's giving kind of jellyfish hairstyle. Because the jellyfish hairstyle is kind of in right now. Which is like a similar concept, but not quite this. It's not quite this. And I don't know. I think it'd be kind of funny. And I just feel like if I saw it on the right person, I would be like stunning, gorgeous. I'm here for it. But seeing it on Carol Brady, it was a little off-putting. I was not a fan of that. She kept that hairstyle for a little bit because this is the 4th season and she's got it on the cover here. Got one of those like shifting things. See? Yeah. So there's that. And then they kind of did a little bit better in the last season. I don't know. Like it almost looked wiggy. I mean, does that not look kind of wiggy? Anyway. They're great. They're great. I also loved a lot of Mike Brady's outfits in the 1st season. I thought they did really good, making him kind of have this like cozy sort of aesthetic. In the later seasons, they kind of made him look like a more sporty sort of a dad. Like his sweaters started to become a little thinner material. You know, I also just live for, anytime they put Carol Brady in like a sort of more rugged look, like when she's teaching the boys how to play baseball. You know, when Carol and Mike switch, they switch roles for the day, and he's helping the girls with their like Girl Scouts or something, and then she's helping the boys learn how to play baseball. You know, and she's got those adorable jeans and just like it's supposed to be like an old sweatshirt. She's got her hair all up in like a cute bandana. Or like when they're moving and all the girls got their bandanas on. It's just so cute. And the camping episodes, I live for the outfits in the camping episodes. They were all so cute. 60s camping attire is everything and more to me. 60s, 70s. And I loved their tents. All the tents that they had were like those old canvas ones. It just was such a vibe. And even Alice, wonderful Alice. She was dressed very cute, very like drill sergeant-y, camp counselor vibes in that episode, and it was great. Their outfits were great. And I don't know, I think that my favorite season would be hard to choose. I love so much the episodes where they went to Hawaii. I think those are my favorite vacation episodes. They just were so good. Hawaii, and like, and they like had the amulet that they lost in the caves, or no, and they had to bring them back to the caves. That's what it was. It was great. It was great. That little totem that was bringing them all that bad luck. And Greg couldn't win the surfing competition because he was wearing the amulet. Gosh, it was great. And definitely like total 70s, like, is this problematic? Like in that sort of a way. But I do love it. I really do. I don't know. I think that the first season is good. It's not my favorite because they're still getting used to things, you know, on how to do things. I love any episode where they are in their family band, where they've got the musical numbers, they're all dressed to the nines in matching costumes. I live for those episodes. Oh, they're so awesome. And they just really went all out making the costumes, I don't know, fit the right vibe for each of the kids. And I don't know, I always thought that was such a cute little side storyline. They didn't always do that either. It was like, oh yeah, we're in a singing musical group, but like it only happens like once every other season. And you're like, what? And I love that they did that. It's just an occasional little thing that they would splash in there. Hot take, the last season isn't terrible. There are elements in there that I'm like, oof, what are you guys doing? You can definitely see how they were really frantically trying to keep it together. Especially with Cousin Oliver. Like, what? I mean, he was great. Like, he's a cute kid, I guess. Cute little addition, but it was kind of like, why is he here? I mean, you know. But there were elements of it that I liked, especially like a lot of the ones where Greg had that room, and I think it was the last season when he had the school mascot goat that he stole. Do you remember that? And that episode was actually pretty good. I liked the whole goat aspect. I thought that was kind of fun. That might have been the 4th season though. That might not have been even the final. But I'm not sure about that. Anyway, who's your favorite out of the Brady Bunch? Who's your favorite of the clan, of the family? Of course, Alice is a fan fave. I mean, come on. She's an icon. She's a true icon. I don't know. They're all so good. Anyway, what were some of your favorite moments from the Brady Bunch too? I liked when they went to the Grand Canyon, but just not as much as when they went to Hawaii. And those are my thoughts. I love the Brady Bunch. Have a good day, everybody.